Yo, what up? Thanks for subbing again. Somebody, I appreciate all the primes, dude. All the primes. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. How you doing? How's your Sunday? And Skeeter McBeaver, that's a sick name, dude. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Sunday? But yeah, we're out here chilling. Another day in the life. Gonna pack some orders. Same old, same old. But yeah, it's gonna be a good old time today. I just got back from the gym. I'm like kind of exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. But my mom said I sent my picture of my mom of me flexing. My mom was like, "You finally got muscle. Thank God." Yo, what up, Skyer? Good to see you. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Sunday, dog? But yes, my mom's proud of me, y'all. She's proud of all my gym gains. Which is hella cool. But Simply Deo says, doing good. Just got off Rocket League, had to show up my teammates and get MVP. Hey, because they got on the mic complaining about me. I feel that, dude. Yeah, I've been there a bunch of times where, sometimes you gotta like show them what's up. You know what I mean? Sometimes they be talking way too much. Don't even know what they're talking about. But I'm doing good. Yeah. What have I been doing since Tuesday? Since Tuesday, mostly just working on Monster Tape 1, dude. Working on Monster Tape 1. Work on the assistant thing, which we could talk about. Yeah, we got it whittled down to 5 people. I have all the interviews scheduled for this week. So I got 3 scheduled in so far. I'm waiting on 2 more to schedule. And then, yeah, so been working on that. I can actually check real quick. What have I been up to? I went to a show last night. My buddy threw a show, and that was really cool. So, yeah, my bad. I'm doing this one thing. But yeah, let me check. What have I been up to? Simply there. Let me get you. Skyer says, spent most of the day playing Kirby's Epic Yarn, nearly 100%ed. Hey, that's what's up, Skyer. That's super what's up, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, Epic Yarn's hella good. Is it like, oh, I remember which one that is. Yeah. It reminds me, I don't know why, but I had like Canvas Curse in my mind. You know, the one where you had on the DS where you had to like draw the lines and stuff? Yeah, Epic Yarn was the one where like Kirby would like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was kind of like Yoshi's Woolly World, except Kirby. And dude, Shrimp Buffet, dude. How you doing, Shrimp Buffet? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing good. How's your Sunday, dog? How you feeling, man? It's been cool to see you. But yes, Abideo. So low key, what have I been up to? So remember I told you last time that tarot person was like, you might meet someone soon. So low key, because of that, I was like, I like deadass took a good hour to be like, if I started dating someone, how would I afford it? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, deadass, how would I afford it? So I took a good minute just like trying to think about like, well, like picnics maybe? I don't know. Man, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I did that. Oh, and some dude, Lucas. What's up, Lucas? Good to see you. How's your Sunday? New to my account? Yeah, no worries. Found it a couple days ago. Who's your favorite artist right now? Well, first, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for checking out my tunes, man. I appreciate it. And who is my favorite artist right now? That's a great question. Oh my god. Let me check. Loki, this one guy named Papo 2004. They're a rapper. But I love like the way they like EQ'd their voice. Like their lyrics are like, like his favorite lyric for Papo 2004 is like I think he says like me and Shotty talking late night, but we not Jimmy Kimmel. I was like, that's it's dumb, but also kind of genius. But his voice is just so sick. And all of his like ad-libs are like, yo, like they're just, I don't know. Something about, so I think Papo 2004. And the guy who makes all the beats, his name is Subject. He does not make a bad beat. All the beats are fire. And Papo 2004 makes a bunch of really cool, what's it called? Music videos. So that's probably what I've been up to. What about you, Lucas? What's been your favorite artist? Oh my god, what's been your favorite artist right now? But Shrimp Buffet said it's been hectic for a while, but I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm glad to finally catch another stream. Hey, dude, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Yeah, thanks for sharing the good news. Super stoked to hear it. I'm always happy to hear when cool people are doing good. You know what I mean? So yeah, somehow that's so real. I know, right? And Simply Dale, dude, I'm there too. This week I'm planning on doing overtime. Yeah, Simply Dale, you're already booed up though, right? You already got yourself someone. So can y'all like rock paper scissors or something? Like rock paper scissors. How much do I got to spend this weekend? Rock paper scissors. Yeah, or so I don't know. And but yeah, so I did that this week. I also had to figure out a business phone number because remember the thing Logan was telling me about with the Amazon? For the Amazon business account, you have to have a phone number to make that work. So I was kind of like, make sure I'm not, okay, we're good. I want to make sure I wasn't yelling because I have my noise canceling on. I'll just be like, yeah. So I noticed it when I like rewatched the VOD. I'm just like screaming. But what's it called? Yeah, for the Amazon business thing, you need to have like a phone number. And I was using my personal phone number, but then my other Amazon account phone was all goofy. So I had to like get a second like Google Voice phone number specifically for the business to get the Amazon thing, which I kind of need to do anyways because low key, I think for the assistant, I might have them like call venues and be like, yo, like, what's good? You know what I mean? So they need like a US based phone number to do that. So yeah. Some dude, Lucas though, that's dope, bro. I've been a big MKG. Oh yeah, not Machine Gun Kelly. It's MGK. Big MK.GE. Okay, when I rewatch the VOD, look up MK.GEE. That sounds super. And I've also listened to a lot of King Crimson. Yeah, King Crimson's sick. I know King Crimson. They're super dope. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Lucas. Yeah, and today we're just gonna make CDs today. So because last night I packed like, we actually got a big rush of orders. So I was like, oh, thank you. If you ordered something, thank you so much. Oh, pronounce McGee. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lucas. So yeah, when I rush the VOD, look up McGee. Like, you know, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of how you say McGee. Like it's like the Irish McGee. So yeah. But yeah, if you ordered something recently, thank you so much. Cause yeah. But so I did all the orders last night. So we only got like 2 right now. And yeah, we got like 16. So I was like, hell yeah. A lot of them were vinyl. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. So yeah. So we're just gonna do 2 orders and we're gonna make a bunch of Mustard Zero CDs today, which is nice because then I can like focus more. I don't have to like stress out as much about like looking at a billion different places. But yeah, so I took time to figure that out. And then I also, what did I do after that? Speaking of vinyl, I have to buy more vinyl, which I'm kind of like, uh-oh. I finished all my taxes. So all my taxes all figured out, thankfully. So I'm super hyped on that. I think I mentioned last time, the business broke even in terms of like the taxes eyes. So because of that, like I'm only getting $25 back so I can buy me a sandwich for my taxes. So let's go. And yo, Erwin, dude, what's up, Erwin? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I still bump on your albums on my Subaru. That's Subaru SVX. That's what's up, dude. Thank you so much for bumping it still to this day. And thanks for checking it out, man. I appreciate it. How's your Sunday, dog? Shrimp buffet, sandwich. I know, right? I get me like a banh mi. Simply that awesome. I'm only getting $5, dude. Yo, you can get like a 7-Eleven coffee, dude. Hell yeah, we're coming up. Government was like, nah, bro, not this year. It's our money this year. That's a wild, dude. $5. I gotta cut this up. Dude, this little cardboard cutter I bought is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's been hella fun to just cut up cardboard. But I'm still curious to see if how everything comes. I'm waiting for somebody to let me know if their CD broke in transit. Which low key, even with the bubble wrap, sometimes it would. So I'm not really like tripping. But you know what I mean. So yeah. But yeah, so I did my taxes this week. Also what's hella fun, oh my god, I don't know what, that was so loud, I'm sorry. But what was hella funny is I told you I'm on my astrology era. So because of that, apparently I might get sick. It's one of the things that could happen within the next month is I might get like hella sick. It's like, you know, like a flu or something. So I was like, I live alone now. So I was like, let me make sure I got Dayquil, you know what I mean? Just in case. So I posted that on my you know, like to some of my like family members and stuff. But I got a bunch of Dayquil and like I got like literally all day like a bunch of texts people be like, bro, are you good? Are you dying? And I was like, I appreciate you checking on me. But I ended up getting like a ton of texts. And I was like, oh man. Oh, Cherry Cola, good to see you. How you doing? How's your Sunday going? Thanks for stopping by. dying. No, I'm not dying. Yeah, that's all the texts that we're getting were like from my friends and family just being like, are you okay? Are you dying? I'm like, no, I'm fine. So yeah. And then oh lol, yeah, no, we're sharing cola. But then what was also really cool is I went to like a because low-key I'd be oh lol, I'm doing better. I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Charcola. Yeah. I remember last time we were talking to you, giving you the pep talk. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. But yeah, so I went to like after the the whole Dayquil shenanigans, I went ahead and went to there was like a business networking event near me. And the thing is, I found out like how like there's like WeWork and all those co-working spaces where like you can like pull up and like work in an office. So like if you're someone who like works from home but you got kids and so your house isn't like built to like have a workspace, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Like some people just need like a separate workspace outside their apartment or whatever. So that's like WeWork and stuff. Like they're called like co-working spaces. And I was looking into them because I was like, I think I mentioned last time, but I was like, I don't know if I want like some random, because I might get help at some point with all the orders and everything. So I'm like, dang, I don't know if I want to like invite random people into my house to help me pack orders, right? Especially when once day one launches, I'm gonna need the help. So I was like, I was looking into it, they're all expensive. But then I found out the city of Mesa in Arizona actually has like a free one, like sponsored by like Arizona State University. And like, I don't know, just, it was free. And I was like, oh shit. So they're having like a networking event. So I was like, all right, I'll just go there, shake some hands, and then be like, yo, so can I use this? You know what I mean? So like do a little like covert operation to figure out like if I count, if they're gonna like yell at me if I like pull up with a bunch of college kids to like help me pack CDs, right? So I go there and it was pretty cool. Like I got to meet some people from the city. And, like there was one guy, he was like, yeah, I like anime and stuff, but I help businesses like get storefronts and everything. And I was like, oh, what's up? I'm like, what do you do? And I was like, I'm a musician. And I'm like, what are you doing here? And I was like, bro, actually, my business is like this and this and this and this. And they were like, oh my God, you're like actually doing it. And I was like, yeah. They were like, how? Like, how are you actually a musician? And I was like, man, let me tell you, these CDs, man, they be going. So it was pretty cool. I felt really nice. And there's like some other business people there, but they were more like just getting started. So that's why they went up. But yeah, so it felt nice to be like the most experienced in the room, if that makes sense. That wasn't like working for the city. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey. And I don't know, it's just also goofy because I sell CDs, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, like one thing that was like also like really like validating, I guess, is like this one older dude pulled up and he was like, yeah, I've like worked in like, making commercials for like this many years, yada, yada, yada. I've gotten all these grants and X, Y, and Z. And he's like, that's cool, you're a musician. So like, who do you mix and master for? And I was like, only me. And they're like, what do you mean only yourself? I'm like, all the music I sell and make is my own. And he was like, how is that possible? I don't know, man. Like he just couldn't. And I don't know, it felt nice because he was like an older dude. So I'm the type of person where if you're older, I'll listen to anything you say because you've been on Earth longer than me. You know what I mean? You obviously know something I don't. Because I just had, you've been playing, you've playing the post game longer than I have. You know what I mean? I'm still barely learning the meta. You've been around for a minute. You know what I mean? So I don't know, it felt nice for even him to be like, I've been on this Earth for 60 years. How did you do it? And I'm like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? You gotta make anime beats, bro. Make some jazz. Live stream. I don't know, man. So that was really fun. But then after that, yeah, I talked to like the main dude who like actually ran the little like government thing, and he was like, yeah, man, like, it was crazy because motherfucking he was like, yeah, you can pull up here anytime, just pull up with anyone. He was like, but you do have to like reserve a time. But I went, like, he was like, yeah, it's all downstairs. So you'd like go underground. And like, yeah, there was like a giant, like a room like this big that was just one giant green screen, which was like, why does the city have this? And then he was showing me there's also like a podcast studio there. So he's like, if you want to film any podcast, like here's a whole studio for you to just yap with people and just reserve a clock, like a amount of time. And like, you'll just be able to just, yeah, I mean, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, why does this, what were you, who thought of this? You know what I mean? Whose idea was this? And then on top of that, yeah, there was just like one section where like, it was just a bunch of like tables where you could sit at in front of a TV. And it was like perfect. Literally like literally perfect for like just having a bunch of people pull up with you and like just pack orders. So it was super sick. I was like, and it's all free. And he's like, yeah, man, you just go on the website, reserve a time, and you're good to go. And I was like, shit. So yeah, that's the video said, oh, Triple Buffet was like, that's actually so cool. I know. I was like, it's wild. I was like, this is wild. So I was super hyped on that. Yeah. So and Video says, now how often do people rent out times? To be honest, I assume maybe more on the weekend, but like, me, I'm just doing this. So like when I went to the networking event, the guy had to like open it up because he was like, yeah, no one reserved today. So I don't think it's that packed, honestly. Like if I hadn't gone there for the business event, I could have just, pulled up with somebody and did it right then and there. So I'm kind of like, dang. Just a video. So I think I might have found a secret weapon, a super clutch resource. And I was talking to the guy too, and he was like, yeah, actually I happened to work back in the day, I used to work at a print shop, and we used to make like little like inserts for CDs. And I was like, no way. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, should I have your business card and like get some CD? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, and the guy gave me his business card. I emailed him, but he never got back to me. So I'm like, dang, okay, maybe he wasn't for real. But this is absolutely solid. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty hyped. I'm like, let's go. But yeah, so that was really cool. And more than anything, it was really validating. I'm like, oh wow, like I actually, I'm something of a businessman myself. Spider-Man meme? Well, I'm something of a scientist myself. I'm something of a businessman myself. Yeah. So that was cool. And then I went to the gym later that day. And so this is where things are gonna get a little goofy. But went to the gym later that day with my homie. And then I was like gonna eat food after, and he was like, my homie's super nice. He was like, bro, I got a bunch of burgers that like I gotta cook. Do you want to just come to my place and I'll cook you burgers? And I was like, free food, bro? Bro, come on, bro. Of course I want to come to your house to get some free burgers. You know what I mean? So he cooked us burgers in like a little Foreman grill. And then what did he tell me? Oh, he was like talking about like his, I don't know, this is like real adulting talk, because he's been trying to buy a house. And he was like, some best day ever from right there. I know, right? I know, exactly, best day ever from right there. So then he was like talking about something, and he was like, some trying to buy a house, yada yada. And like low key, my homie has like a huge Magic card collection, and he's been trying to buy a house. And I'm like, bro, sell the cards, bro. Sell the cards and just make them all as proxies. He has so many Magic cards. He was like, yeah, I calculated it all. It's enough for a down payment on my house. I'm like, bro, you better sell those cards, bro, and buy you a house. And just buy you sell the cards, buy a Magic the Gathering card printer to make proxies, and then buy a house. Why? You know what I mean? So every time I see him, I'm always like, Inshallah, bro, my brother in Christ, sell the cards. But anyways, so he was like, some sure, buffet. That is insane. I know, right? That is insane. So yeah, he was telling me something about his 401k and like how in the past, simply you don't need those cards that bad. Yeah. Well, the reasoning, I don't want to like out of all his business, but the reasoning he was saying is that like, it's never about the cards. It's not like he's like, I'm such a Magic fan. It's never about the cards. You know what I mean? It's just more that it like to him, the second he sells them, then that chapter of his life is closed, which is, I feel that. You know what I mean? Because like the second I don't know, because I feel the same way about skating. Like I feel like I'm honestly like intensely afraid of the day that's the last day I ever get to skate. You know what I mean? To keep it real, like I just can't even imagine this is the last day I'll ever skateboard. You know what I mean? So yeah, and simply that's part of you. Exactly. Yeah. So it is insane though that it's like if I sell these cards, I have a down payment on the house. But it's just like the most unfortunate thing to like really latch onto. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not that you can choose what you latch onto either. So it's not really his fault. But I don't know. You know what I mean? So I get where he's coming from. But my brother in Christ, sell the cards. You know what I mean? So so yeah. Oh yeah, but anyway, so he was a part of all that. It wasn't for his hobby of Magic the Gathering, but he was like, yeah, I took out a loan against my 401k, and I was like, isn't that like a bad idea? And he was like, actually, no, because all the interest doesn't just like, you know, go to the bank. It goes back into the 401k. And I was like, don't you lose money on the compound interest though? And he was like, well, because it's like you take the amount out and you pay back in like payments, but then because even the interest itself that you pay back essentially would go back into the 401k. So like, pretty much I did a whole bunch of math and I was like, oh shit, like compared to what I'm doing right now where I'm just letting it compound interest, technically, if I don't miss a payment, I could take a look at my 401k and then have even more money by the time I'm 65 than whatever. Because I used to work at Google and I have this 401k from Google that I've never touched. Never, ever touched. Because I was like, even if I just absolutely lose everything to my name doing Groovy Kaiju, at least I'll know by the time I turn 65, I can retire in like the Philippines or something. You know what I mean? Like that was like my safety net was like, at least I can retire in the Philippines. You know what I mean? And just be the random guy that used to make music living in the Philippines. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or Puerto Rico, I don't know. Some country, you know what I'm saying? But then looking this up, I was like, oh, actually, I could still have that safety net and take out the loan on that. So I'm like, ooh. And so low key, that might be I looked into it more and more and I started that process. So I might, it's funny because literally on Monday, I started with like, how could I even go on a date right now? I don't know if I can afford it. To, oh shit, I think I won't have to be stressed about money anymore. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's like a whole process. But so far, everything looking like nothing's gonna go wrong. Which I'm also just kind of scared of because like, I don't want to touch my 401k because that's like, you know what I mean? But honestly though, I could be sick. I wouldn't mind being 65 still just like, I would play an orca or something, like a little jazz bar. That'd be sick. What else am I gonna do? You know what I mean? What else am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a pretty sick retirement to me. Just be playing piano at a jazz bar somewhere. Trying to be like, yo, have you heard of Groovy Kaiju? It's actually me. But anyways. So, and then, yeah, that's pretty much how I've been since Tuesday. Just, you know, also stretching, going to the gym, you know, breathing. Oh my God, there's a bug that flew into my nose earlier. But yeah, so that's how I've been. Thanks for asking something, Dale. You know, I know I give you everything, but let me talk about actually, let me show you off Jermaine. Then I gotta put these right here. Jermaine is Jermainin'. Oh my God. Ugh. Here is Jermaine. Oh my God. Jermaine's doing good. They're smelling good. They got the Groovy Kaiju sticker on them. And yeah, Jermaine is ridiculously tall. Like, I mean, yeah, and Jermaine's still growing more leaves. This is the most like healthiest money tree of all time, I swear. So yeah, shouts out to Jermaine and shouts out to you for helping me raise Jermaine. We still gotta make Jermaine stickers one day. And what else was I gonna say? Let's go! That's our boy! Shit buffet. I'm gonna turn off the light though, so it's not like over there, like super bright. And then, oh, the title of the stream. So the title of the stream is that you should microwave your shoes, because I think I mentioned last stream that again, I bought shoes because I have like no shoes without holes in them because of all the skating. And here's like an old skate hack. Low key, you know how when you buy shoes, like you have to break them in, it's like super uncomfortable. So you like go on a walk with them, but then like it just hurts your feet. You can actually solve that by putting your shoes, like brand new shoes, like don't wear them and then microwave them because that'd be kind of gross. But like brand new shoes, you know, put them in the microwave for like no more than like 10 seconds at a time until they're like kind of hot, and then put them on and then go on like a 5-minute walk. They'll be instantly broken in because like I think it makes the rubber just soft enough that it'll then like instantly mold to your feet, and then you're good. But that's something like a lot of skateboarders do because they get, you know, a lot of especially professional skateboarders get so many new shoes that like they always have to wear like new shoes to every skate contest to be like, oh look, you know, I got the new Nike, whatever, you know what I mean? So because of that, they like would microwave them to like just make them softer, so then they can then skate and have them already broken in. And it's great. I did that last night. Literally, I went to a show and broke in my shoes. It was really cool. But yeah. So there's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I went to a show last night. The homie, I have a homie They go by Heretic G. And they run like the synthwave scene out here in Phoenix, or they run like a part of the synthwave scene out here in Phoenix. And they're starting like a synthwave label, so I went to go support them and all this stuff. It was really cool. It was like a pretty sick venue. Like it was at a venue that I think I could maybe pull off like without even running ads, just like only to the Kaiju Club out here. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it, but not even outside of us, but just the show and stuff. I was like, oh, it was cool to see my homie doing that thing. And Strip Buffet, skateboarders are geniuses. Yeah, low key, dude. They kind of they know a thing or two about a thing or two. When they're not just jumping off of buildings, they're kind of smart. When they're not just absolutely destroying their body, they're actually kind of intelligent. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, and another follow-up I wanted to bring up too was remember last time I was saying the last stream I was saying that like I got hit up for like a discrimination class action thing against Google, and then I remember I was like, yeah, I think I have all the receipts. I found all the receipts of when I worked at Google of all the times I felt discriminated against, because like people would email me like, oh, what was your experience at Google? And I found like multiple different people I was talking to where I broke down like everything that happened and like the order it happened in, and I was like, yo, this is, oh my god, dude, I really saw the future when I was writing these. And then I found all my old W-2s and stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude, I have a crazy, when those lawyers hit me up to be like, how much money do you think Google owes you? I'm gonna be like, bro, you have to give me the company, bro. I have so many receipts. So I'm pretty hyped. I might get justice. But Silvideo says, next is the tech from skate to prevent injuries. I know. Well, I mean, we have that, like elbow pads, but we're geniuses, but we're not the bright. That's where like the contradiction is. So it's like, yeah, we're geniuses, but like at the same time, we don't wear helmets, we don't wear pads because it's not cool. Yeah. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of silly. And then what else? But yeah, that's everything I want to follow up on because I was just watching the what's it called? Oh yeah, but today's Easter. Did anyone do anything today for Easter? Do any family stuff? My family only really celebrates Easter if we have like young children in the family. Otherwise, we're kind of just like, you know what I mean? I think my aunt might go to my mom's house today, but like, other than that, we're not really doing Easter stuff. But I'd be stoked to hear if anyone else did any Easter festivities today. Cherry cola, nope. Well, I feel that. Okay. Yeah, my family's never been like a big Easter family either. But I think last time I did Easter was with a person I was dating at the time. Their family, like the kids were all like 14, 15, but they were like, I don't know, we'll still get together, have everyone that's not 18 look for Easter eggs. So that was pretty funny. So it was like funny to watch a bunch of like high school kids just be like, I don't know, we grab the eggs, I guess. You know what I mean? But yo, last 20, dude, what's up? How's your Sunday, dude? How you feeling? How you doing? You do anything for Easter last 20? This video says, nah, just dishes, laundry, and gaming. I feel that, dude. Hey, that's the triple threat, dude. That's the combo right there. But yeah. And Lewis is out there. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Your music rules, bro. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it, dog. I'm glad to hear my music's ruling for you. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. How what's it called? How's your Sunday, Lewis? So groovy. Hey, thank you, dog. And last 20 says, I went to the Growlers concert and it was fire. Hey, yeah, the Growlers are sick, dude. Yeah, I have a homie that's like super into the Growlers. Like they were like one of the OG Growlers people, like, you know, Growlers fans. They were like on them early. Yeah, their stuff is sick. That's dope. You got to see them live. And Cherry Cola says, my mother's religious, but she doesn't really do Easter. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of people, family members who are like super religious, but even then with Easter, they're like, you know, it's Easter. But today's also National Deep Dish Pizza today. Lewis says, Chilling, just bumping some Miles Davis. Oh, Miles, oh, dude, you know how to have a good time, dude. Bumping Miles Davis and having some brews, that's what's up, dog. Hell yeah, I love Miles Davis. Low-key, NetNavi, they were telling me that once they went to like a random like thrift store, and they like yeah, it wasn't a thrift store, it was a flea market. Like, you know, one of those flea markets where like you pull up and like it's just a bunch of tents and like, you know, you kind of like park in the dirt and you like walk in and stuff like that. Like one of those flea markets. And what's it called? There was someone selling like records, and they had like a bunch of jazz records, and he was like $1 for this Miles Davis record. He's like, all right, fine. So NetNavi bought it, and he like went home to Discogs and like plugged in like the number, and he actually got like a first pressing of Kinda Blue for $1. And it was like worth like, you know, it was like pretty like the jacket was pretty messed up, but the record was still fine. And so yeah, so he ended up like scoring like a $300 record for $1. So yeah, I think he still has it. I don't think he ever sold it or anything, but it's just funny. Damn, I know, dude. I'm like, what are the odds? But yeah, oh yeah, so it's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Do y'all think deep dish pizza is pizza, or is it like a casserole? I wish I could still eat it, dude, because I think I was telling a story once about deep dish, about how I had like a homie that like once every like 6 months he'd be like, are we all meeting up for deep dish randomly on this one day? And yeah, Chicago deep dish is so good. Triple buffet, I love deep dish. Yeah, same, dude. I'm lactose now, though. I'm lactose now. But speaking of Chicago, that's funny. Aram's from Chicago. Person who made this remix. I'm excited to play this live one day. Triple buffet might be worth it. I know, dude. Well, honestly, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. Like, I'll literally like spend like an hour on the bathroom. It's really bad. Like, it's just like, it's unfortunate. And there's only so many Instagram reels that are actually good, you know what I mean? And I'm having to start to bring a Kindle to the bathroom. Superchat says, partly an invented pizza. I want to get some at some point. Yeah, I mean, you haven't tried it yet, dude? You should try it. It's hella good. And it's just a good thing to get with like friends, because it takes a while to make and everything. So it's a good, like, if you're just trying to catch up with friends, it's like a really good, you know, meal to go get. Because like it takes a while to make it, so you guys can just like talk and stuff while you're waiting. Triple Face says, that feeling when your phone isn't working anymore, so you gotta bring the whole laptop because you're sick. No, for real though, I've been there. I've actually been there, dog. And cherry cola. If I ever grow allergic to peanut butter, I'll cry. Yeah, peanut butter would be rough. Yeah, peanut butter's pretty dank. And it's like good protein too, low-key. It just has a lot of calories. But yeah. Oh yeah, but deep dish is super dank, yeah. And today's also National Recommit to Your Fitness Day. Who is making these up, dude? But yeah, if anyone needs to recommit to their fitness, today's the day. I was actually talking to my mom about it. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Because some of my mom was like, Mom, I'm getting fit. She was like, hey, let's go. So yeah. And then what else we got? Today's also National Baked Ham with Pineapple Day. Are y'all ham people? Do you like ham? I used to like a good like holiday ham, but I stopped eating pork as much. But yeah, ham with pineapple is super dank. Like that's what, like one of the things I remember during the lockdown. It was just me and my roommate. I remember I made us a whole like holiday feast for just me and him, and like the ham I made was like super dank. Strip buffet. Fitness day on the same day as deep dish day is a trap. No, for real though. That sounds like you're ready to, that would make me puke. Trying to eat all that pizza and like go on a run right after. That's it, but yeah, that's crazy. I looked up some exercises on a whim just because I felt like I need to get back to it. Yeah, dude. Today's the day to get back to it. You felt it. It was in the air. And shrimp buffet, I like ham, but I don't like pineapple. Is it too sweet for you, shrimp buffet? There's no pineapple at your buffet, dude. I feel that. No, I love pineapple, but it is wild that like technically has an enzyme to like eat the inside of your mouth, which is kind of wild. So you can't eat too much of it. And Zaku says steamed hands. Hey, good to see you, Zaku. How's your Sunday, dog? How you doing? What you up to today? And Cherry Cola says, can't really eat pork right now because of Mama Bunny's religion. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, low-key, I mean, I don't have a like specific religion myself, but same. Last person I was dating was kind of like, for like spiritual reasons, they were kind of like, I don't know about pork no more. I was like, hey, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'd be chilling and stuff. And so, but I kind of moved away from ham as a whole. Yeah, same, dude. Hey, we all on the same. Who would have thought we're all on the same vibes on that? That's wild. But I will eat bacon every once in a while. But I don't really buy it. Like, it's only if I'm at like a diner and it's like, hey, then I'll eat it. But otherwise, I don't like have bacon in my house. You know what I mean? And Zakus is walking back from the grocery store. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, how many groceries can you carry at a time, dude? Well, I guess like not too much, right? Because you got your phone in your hand so you can type, but you know what I mean? And then it's also National Body Care Day. Oh, thoughts on turkey? Oh, I should get turkey bacon. Yeah, turkey bacon's not too bad. Cause low-key, like you can make it in the air fryer. Cause low-key, I'm trying to think of more breakfast options. I kind of got tired of the air fryer pancakes. Yeah, turkey bacon's kind of dank. Oh, and Zaku says disc union bag full. Okay, sick, hell yeah. Love turkey bacon, Cherry Cola. Heck yeah. Yeah, turkey bacon's pretty sick. In fact, let me add that to my, how can I give myself a reminder of that? Skyer, put the turkey bacon in the pancake? Skyer, you're super spitting. How can I remind myself? Because I don't think I have like a grocery list for next time. I don't know, I'll figure it out right now. Bacon pancakes, yeah, bacon pancakes are pretty good. Making bacon the Adventure Time? Making bacon pancakes. Yup, Splendale. Oh, yup. Let me see if I can. Where would I put this on my MFN? I guess I can get some tomorrow. Yeah, let me do that. I just added a calendar event. It says, buy turkey bacon. Oh my god. Put that right there for now. Cool. And Super Buffet, I've actually been moving more towards plant-based meat recently. Hey, hell yeah. My family got a few packs of plant beef gifted to us, and we tried it and ended up loving it. I never had tried it before, so I'm looking to try more when I find some. I still love meat though, it's a taste thing. I feel you on that, Shrimp Buffet. Yeah, plant-based stuff, honestly, isn't that bad. It's like gotten really, really good. The only thing to watch out for it is that it tends to be like higher calorie. So just make sure like you're not like, because it is nice to like, it's not necessarily healthier actually. Like it still have like similar protein and stuff, but yeah, just the only thing to be careful of. But it is nice that you're not, eating animals. That's pretty sick. So you just have to like watch your calories a little bit better if you're gonna like completely switch. But yeah, plant-based meat, like Impossible meat, honestly, super dank. I love Impossible meat. Beyond Meat, I'm like, I don't know about Beyond Meat, but Impossible is hella dank. Shrimp Buffet, that is in fact pretty sick. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, mouth. Oh shit. Cherry cola, I love tofu. Yeah, tofu's pretty cool too. Oh, do I still have tofu? I don't anymore. Dang. Yeah, I need to get more tofu actually. Cherry cola, you make a good point. Yeah, tofu's super dank. Dun, 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 dun. And Siladale, my mom has gone plant-based and everything. She used to make with ground beef jerky. She uses impossible meat. Can rarely tell the difference. Hey, that's what's up. That's super sick. Yeah, exactly. You really can't tell the difference, honestly, most of the time. I'd even say on some days, even when I can, I'm kind of like, I low-key kind of prefer the impossible meat. I'm not even gonna lie. Some days, I'm kind of like, this low-key tastes even better. Like I used to like really like the Impossible Whopper at Burger King, but even like, you know, when you go to like one of those like when at first, you know, it was like kind of like hard to find a restaurant with Impossible burgers. I remember the first few I had, I was like, yo, this is dank. Just like super overcharged for them and stuff, but still they were hella good. Oh, and Sky says I need to grab some tofu into more Lao Gan Ma. I don't know what that is, dude. That's sick though. Yeah, Sky, I don't know why, but I felt like you'd be hella good at cooking stuff. I mean, because you're cooking up all those beats. You know, I mean, you're cooking up an FL, so I was like, you have to be a good chef too, right? And Triple Face says, the Impossible meat made for really good sloppy joe with slightly different texture it had. Oh, sick. Yeah, that's what's up. You haven't had sloppy joes in a long time. Like, not since I was like a kid. That's another thing I should look into. And Skyr says chili crisp and chili oil goes on everything. Shit goes on everything. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wish I could handle the spice. Chili crisp is a little too spicy for me. I'm weak. Yeah, my homie Newport, they're like super into chili crisp. Hey, Double Bird, dude, what's up? Hey, it's that guy from those Instagram ads, Lamau. How you been, dude? It's been a long time. Are you still out in Arizona? Double Whore? And Shrimp Buffet, I gotta try that. Yeah, oh yeah, chili crisp, you gotta try it. It's the one that I know is at like Costco and stuff. It's called like Momofuku or something. That's like the best one in my opinion. And Zaku says, put that shit on pizza. Yeah, chili crisp. Yeah, it goes dank on crisp pizza. Like if you can handle the spice. And Double for says, great to see you. Gotta be honest, I clicked on this by accident at work and got teleported here. Oh, Lamau. Yeah, no worries, dude. Well, dude, I mean, just thanks for stopping by and saying hi at least. I mean, it's good to hear from you. I hope work's going good. Got a jet, you're doing great. Yeah, dude. I hope you're doing great too, dog. Thanks for saying hi real quick. It's good to hear from you. And Cherry Cola says, never had a proper sloppy joe before. Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one or like get one, you know what I mean? But yeah. But you know, I think they're pretty good. It's worth exploring for sure. And Skyr says it's not too spicy if you just use just a bit. Yeah, like I've even just drizzled. Like I've like take my pinky and just like, and I'm still like, ugh. Because like it's a long spice, in my opinion. Maybe it's just the one that I got. And Skyr vanilla ice cream chili crisp. You're built different, dude. But everyone else is super stoked on it. So that's what's up. That's super what's up. You're built different for that one, dude. But I can imagine it tasting good. I've had like spicy ice cream before. Sky, I thought it was crazy too until I tried it. Exactly, yeah. And it makes you do a double take. I want to try. Hell yeah, shrimp buffet. Because sometimes it's like that. You kind of have to like try it first, and you're like, actually, it kind of goes together. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, you're built different, but I respect it. You know what I mean? And White Eagle can't eat anything unless I'm tediously researching the ingredients to make sure they don't cause insulin spike. Basically keto diet. I feel that, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine it's like a lot of work just for everything you're putting in your body. But I mean, I hope it's like at least somewhat beneficial, because like, I don't know, I feel like before I got more into like fitness and stuff, like I was just eating whatever. And now that I've gotten more into it, I'm like, oh wow, they're like, they will let you eat anything. You know what I mean? Like, they do not care about what they're feeding us. But I hope it's been good otherwise. White Eagle, dude. But yeah, how's your Sunday doing? Thanks for stopping by. How you feeling? And yo, Espinoza562, dude, it's been a minute. Happy Easter. How you been? I've been good, dude. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. How you been? How's your Easter going? Yeah, I've been doing good. Just been chilling, hanging out. Another day in the life. We're packing CDs or making CDs right now. Just hanging out, having a good old time. Getting all these CDs prepped for next week's orders, pretty much. But I might get some popcorn right now, low-key. Oh yeah, but today's a National Body Care Day. Anyone have any like random body care tips? No, it's super random, but I don't know, man. I think stretching's kind of underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta get on the flow and stretch sometimes. Every time I stretch, I'm like, I should do this more often. You know what I mean? And Espinoza says, I've been doing great. Thanks for asking. Just been busy lately. Hey, I feel you on that. I'm glad you're doing awesome. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on being busy. Same here. I've been running around a bunch. I'm always busy, dude. I'm always doing something. Trying to make music by certain deadlines and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I think since last time we talked, I got 2 more songs, like all the drums laid on it and everything, like ready to mix and master. And then I got another song, like I have like 2.5 songs ready to mix and master now. So I'm working my way through it. We're working our way through it. We're getting Monster Tape 1 done, dude. It's happening. Oh, and I'll send it to you, Silly Dale, because you're the Monster Kingdom. But anyone else in the Monster Kingdom, Michaela finished the character art design too. So that we're done there. So pretty much like once the music is done, I could just immediately go and order the vinyl. I guess I have to make the vinyl design. You know what I'm trying to say? It's gonna be like the same as Monster Tape 0. But yeah, they came out hella sick. It came out like really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Because like Megalon kind of like, it's hard to like make like a single color look like a beetle with like drill arms. So I was like, after I asked for it, I was like, how's she gonna do it? I kind of gave her like a really hard task, but she figured it out. And I was like, it looks sick. Like it looks like, yeah, it looks a little more anime too, which I kind of appreciated. So yeah. And Espinoza said, hell yeah, I'm excited for it. Dude, same. I listen to it like every day. I'm like, I cannot wait for this to be out and like finish. Cause right now I'm listening to demos and I'm like, I want the bass to hit and everything. I mean, so yeah. And the Simba says, ooh, I know, yeah, dude. So yeah, so I'm super hyped for that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, probably after this stream, I'm probably gonna work on that some more, low-key. I'm gonna wrap up the stream, feed my cat, feed myself, and yeah, just work on that for the rest of the night. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna grab some popcorn real quick. Let me, actually, I want coffee too, low-key. But I have like this little bit of juice left Today's also National Caramel Day. I used to be a big caramel guy. Like I used to at like Winco, in the grocery store, you can buy like bulk caramel cubes. I used to eat hella caramel cubes, like as a kid. But then one day I was just like, I'm over this, and I like really haven't been like a caramel guy ever since. My mom like is a big like every time she gets coffee, she's like, yo, add extra caramel syrup. Anyone else a caramel person? Okay, I'm gonna start a coffee and be back with popcorn real quick. But I can still hear everyone. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna run the kettle. In fact, let me pull up my phone. I'll be back. My phone. Let me grab my phone real quick. Cause I don't know why, but I feel like I'm falling asleep. Yeah, Shrimp Buffet says, I need more caramel in my life. Second favorite flavor of all time after strawberry. Yeah, strawberry's pretty dang. Strawberry. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like strawberry stuff. Yeah, I think, what's my favorite flavor, dude? That's a great question, Shrimp Buffet. Favorite flavor? I think maybe chocolate, dude. Chocolate! So I'll eat a lot of chocolate. And Silvio says, had a salted caramel mocha nearly every day last week. Oh, sick. From where, dude? And, oh, Wawa. Wawa got the deals. That's what you're saying. Okay. Salted caramel is so good. And sometimes, though, depending on where the salted caramel comes from, though, it could be a miss. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, salted caramel is hella good because you get, like, the salty and the sweet. I got my phone. I got chat on my phone. I'll be right back. Grab some of this popcorn real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, specifically bought popcorn for when I was we were streaming. Just have something to like munch on, so I don't like. I don't know. It's probably because I didn't sleep much last night. Look, he only got like 5 hours of sleep. I was struggling last night, so I keep waking up like early for some reason. And to be. All right, so we got that. Yeah, I wish we had. Dude, I don't think we have Wawa's out here in Arizona, dude. That'd be sick if we did, though. But I said we're getting Buc-ee's. I saw my buddy. Oh, I saw my buddy Trey yesterday. That was really cool. We were hanging out. I forgot what we were talking about. But I was telling him we had, like I think I mentioned last time about the opening of Buc-ee's in Arizona. And like since he lives on the side of like Arizona, like I guess Phoenix, where they're about to open it, there's already billboards up that's like, hey, we're hiring. And I was like telling him, I was like, bro, Trey, next time we skate when that Buc-ee opens, bro, we're about to pull up. Me and you are going. But like I think he's like a professional truck driver, so he's probably like, yeah, whatever. Somebody else says, you got Sheets though, right? That's kind of the same? I've never heard of Sheets in my life, dude. I'll look it up right now on Google Maps. I never heard of Sheets in my life. No, we do not have Sheets, bro. That's the closest Sheets to me is in goddamn Ohio, I think. Yeah, Ohio. Oh dang. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we got a. Yeah, I don't even know what the equivalent to Wawa's is. I've never been to one. All right, so we got popcorn. Hell yeah, popcorn. And I'm gonna grab my coffee. What's also crazy is I know I say I feel like every stream I talk about Kanye West, you know, I'm not a Kanye West fan, but I saw some Instagram reel where someone like dead ass. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, it looks real, but someone like literally like I guess Kanye played like a 3-day festival out in LA, and not festival but like show, like 3 separate nights, and someone got on top of the entire stadium to watch it from the top. Like they somehow were able to scale the entire building to like watch the concert. And I was like, that's insane, dude. But as Shrimp Buffet says, here in Cali we don't have Sheetz or Wawas. I've never heard of them until I made East Coast friends. Yeah, I never heard of Sheetz either until Mateo just mentioned it right now. Sensibility. I certainly thought in Philly it was only Wawa and everywhere else was Sheetz. Yeah, no worries, dude. And bussies, dude. Yeah, I still hella want to visit Philly though. It's built different out there. Gotta see my homie Billy from Philly. And my buddy Kareem's out there too. Oh my god. I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. And let me fill up my water thing and then I'll head back. Gotta fill up my ice cube tray. Yeah, what's nice too is I never really thought about this because my family never really done this, but I got an ice cube tray with a little like lid on it because I was like thinking about it more and more, and I was like, I probably do end up with like a bunch of just like freezer dirt all over my ice that I'd be then putting in my drinks. You know what I mean? So I was like, I should get a lid on my ice cube tray. It wasn't so just recently that I considered that. And Shrimp Buffet, yeah, I still think about my Philly trip all the time. I love it there. Yeah, one of these days I'll be able to experience it and know how great Philly is. And Shrimp Buffet, oh god, it's the worst thing about popcorn. I know, right? Yeah. It was like the first couple popcorn kernels too, which is like, dang. Are you for real right now? Sick. Okay, cool. Yo, King, what up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday, King? Anything new with you? How's your Easter? Oh my god, I'm making a mess. My bad this is taking so long, though. I literally am making a mess in my kitchen. Just making coffee. You would think I was like 12 years old. Not even younger than that, like 4. Fly with me. And King says, pretty good, had a decent Easter. How was yours? It's been chilling. Yeah, I just went to the gym today. I talked to my mom a little bit. Just telling her about how I've been going to the gym. And she was like, hell yeah. Alright, we made it. But sick. So today also is National Flash Drive Day. Low key, dog, I'm not gonna lie. Keeping a flash drive on your keychain, kinda goated. there's been so many times where like I'll be at a friend's house and they'll be like, dude, like I have this like really obscure English patch of a ROM. How can I send it to you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. And like sometimes it'd be too big for email or something. I'm like, I got this flash drive on me, and they're like, you know what I mean? So low-key keeping a flash drive on you, that it's kind of clutch. Hey, Zaku, I have mine attached to my house keys inside of a case. That's what's up, dude. See, Zaku knows what's up. It's also National Nebraska Day. King, just in case, little, yeah. Hell yeah. Anyone from Nebraska, it's your day, dude. I have like one of my online friends is like from Nebraska. And yeah, they were telling me like Nebraska is like all we really do out there is grow corn. Just corn, dude. That's all we do is corn. Like actual corn, like not even making a euphemism, like literally like the corn that you eat. Corn. Okay, cool. What the? Oh, this case is all fucked up. What the fuck's going on? The heck? It's working with this. Oh, I think it was something weird with that, huh? And sometimes the CD cases get all kind of funny. Shrimpbuffet says, I have one, but I haven't used a flash drive yet. Might start keeping it in my bag or something. Yeah, dude, definitely. You definitely should, dog. The pro tip. And then lastly, it's read a roadmap day, which is really random. But one of my favorite memes that I think about all the time, I don't know about y'all, but I love Google Maps. Google Maps is like honestly one of my like favorite things like ever in technology. And I remember once there was a meme that was like, give your man a map and he'll be entertained for hours. And it was literally just a dude just zooming in on Google Maps, just looking at stuff. And I was like, that's literally me. Sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just look and see what's on Google Maps. Like if I'm like peak bored, I'll just start looking at stuff around Google Maps to be like, oh, what's around here? Like what's going on over this area? See if I can find any hidden gems or anything like that. And like Google Maps has like all my pins. I have so many things like pinned literally across the entire world of like, oh yeah, pull up here, pull up there. Like I even had like a bunch of friends when they go to Japan. I'd be like, here's my list of my Japan pins. And they'd be like, bro, thank you so much. What's kind of sad though is I actually like made most of the pins before the pandemic, so a lot of places closed down. So I was like, dang. But yeah. And Triple Face says, I look at my birth town a lot in Google Maps. For that reason, I feel that, yeah. That's what's up, dude. My bad, I'm putting on my shoelace belt because my pants are falling. I've been losing so much weight. My pants won't stay up. But heck yeah. And of course today's National Peeps Day because it's Easter, so Peeps was like, yo, actually it's our day. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. So many eaters have pinned, but they're all in the city, yeah. That is one thing that's like also a bummer. Is that like sometimes like you find a good food place, but it's like literally like there is no parking. Cherry Cola EU on the Peeps, yeah. I'm not a Peeps fan either. It's too much sugar. Like, yeah, because it's like marshmallow with like covered in sugar. It's like, bro, it's a lot of sugar, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah. Also, have y'all ever heard of G-Fest out in Chicago? I think it's like Chicago, but it's somewhere in Illinois. But there's like a kaiju convention, like specifically about like anything Kaiju. Like there's a convention just for that special interest. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I really want to go one of these years. And Zaku been oozing so much hate for peeps. What you been hating on, man? Have I been hating? What's wrong with Peep? Well, I just don't like peeps, man. But then, what else has been going on? Oh, dude. So, I've been getting like a ton of Instagram reels. Oh, Triple Faces. I like peeps, and I will never be ashamed. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you like it, it's for you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with eating peeps. Peeps are, I mean, my grandma likes them. Not to be weird, but like, yeah, my grandma likes them. So we'd have them like every year. But I could just never. I feel like every other year I'd try one and be like, yeah, this still isn't for me. But hey, you know what I mean? But has anyone seen or anyone getting Instagram reels? There's a show, I guess, on Disney Plus called Battle of Fates. And what they did is they got Korea's top like 49 psychics and like card readers and all that, and had them like enter a tournament of like who could see the future the best. So they would just have people plot down, and like, you know, the judges would have like the person's entire biography, and then they would just have like the psychic people like try to guess stuff about them using like whatever techniques they got. Oh, dude, I've been getting clips from it. I'm like, yo, I need to watch this show. It looks so sick. It looks so sick. And it's just funny because they have like a bunch of like different ways. Like they'll like have like a bunch of like different flags or like bells and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, yo, Zaku dog, did you get to taste the limited edition Peep Pepsi? No, I didn't know Pepsi had a Peep. That's wild. That sounds pretty dank. It sounds like it was amazing, Zaku. Oh yeah, I need more trade cards. Or trade card things. Want some more? Ooh. Yeah. Cherry cola. Every time I've eaten a Peep, they tasted spoiled. Yeah. I feel like, you know, they don't necessarily expire, but I feel like every Peep I've eaten was like last Easter's Peeps. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Want some more? Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go. And King says there's a limited lime and golden cake thing too for Peep. Oh wow. I know Peep. I didn't understand Peep had so many interesting flavors. Like Kit Kats, dude. And Zaku says I saw Dr. Pepper Peeps at the 99 in Riverside the other day. What were you doing in Riverside, man? That's cool. That's like near my hometown. That's cool. You're out there though. And Shrimp Buffet. I started playing Tamagotchi Life 3DS today, getting back into emulators. Hey, that's sick, dude. Yeah, I remember seeing when Tamagotchi Life dropped. That game is so trippy. Aren't they bringing it back, Shrimp Buffet? I think I saw they bring it back to the Switch or something. Because Nintendo saw that, like, you know, people randomly got super back into it. Yeah, Tamagotchi Life is super, super dope. Yeah, they're making a new one? Hey, that's what's up. Shrimp Buffet. And Zaku, my parents live out there? Oh, I know your parents live out in Riverside. Dude, we could have been carpooling. Well, I guess my parents took me in Moreno Valley, but still. That's sick, dude. We're both got them IE parents, dude. Oh, I have a bunch of ones already signed. And That's sick. They're making a new one, shrimp buffet. King limited edition snacks are my thing. There was a damn Sour Patch Kids Oreo at one point. Yo, what the heck? Sour Patch Kid Oreo? That's crazy. I like Crystal Pepsi. They still have it in Canada. Crystal Pepsi is like my limited edition thing that I like. And shrimp buffet living the dream. And Shrimp Dale says the new one looks really good. Yeah, it did. The trailer looks super sick for the new Tamagotchi life. Dun, dun, dun. Also, one that's super wild too is I guess first I found out that my body fat percentage is now 17.9%, which means I'm now in the fitness range. So I'm technically below average body fat. I'm like in the fitness. So I was like, hey, let's go. But the trippy thing that like I recently like never put two and two together, but I figured it out is for my apartment, like there's a dryer, and I mean like right next to the dryer is like the air conditioning unit, like has like a vent right here, but it's right next to the dryer. So the dryer like pumps out a bunch of just like super like, you know, I don't know how to describe dry, but you know, like dryer air, like super linty air. And because the AC is trying to cool everything down, it's like a super cold vent right there. So essentially what happens is that the dryer pumps out a bunch of hot air while the air is getting cold up here. So it ends up making a bunch of condensation and just starts like leaking from the roof because like they didn't design the apartment correctly. So it's been kind of funny. I like just barely like figured that out. So I was like, oh no, I gotta make a maintenance request. I realized, wait a minute, this is just science is happening right now. You know what I mean? And King says there was a Dr. Pepper beef jerky and it still confuses me. Yeah, that's cursed. King. But yo, Butter, what's up, dude? Good to see how you doing. And Shrimp Face Swole Kaiju, you know it, dude. Getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, so that's wild about my apartment. Just waiting on the Sprite flavored chicken strips. That's wild. Skyer. Yeah, I forgot what you said in the last pod, Skyer, but I was like dying. Oh, you said the Emperor's New Twink, because I was talking about the story about the Islamic Empire where the guy like had a twink that he was like super into or something, like one of the emperors. Oh dude, that shit killed me when I rewatched the VOD. But Original Butter says Dr. Pepper beef jerky isn't as bad as the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. Yeah, I remember when the Flamin' tastes like stomach acid. Ugh. But yeah, I had a friend that's like super into like goofy collectible like food things, and I remember him like posting on his story like, yo, I got the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. And shrimp buffet, I'd try it. Sprite flavored, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would. McDonald's Sprite. Flavored chicken strips. The thing is, whenever there's like a soda flavored like food item, I expect it to be like bubbly. But of course, you know, there's no such thing as like a bubbly chicken strip. And King says, great Fanta flavor. Yeah, that sounds normal. I think there is a grape Fanta flavor, no? Let's just saying like grape Fanta chicken strips. That would be kind of wild. And Skyer says, oh yeah, the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew definitely was not it. And Zaku says, as a Mexican, I could say they missed. That shit could have been hotter. Oh, Saku with the hot take, literally. That's funny. And King says, at New York gas stations, it was so bad they had to barrel in from the full Flaming Dew that was 50 cents. Oh, wow. They just try and get rid of them. Yeah, great Fanta chicken flavor. That would be crazy. It was whatever, but I had to try it. Yeah, sometimes you just, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta just experience it for the novelty. Why not? I gotta retie my hair. It's all like goofy. I can feel it like pulling on itself. Ugh. Every time now, whenever I feel my hair like kind of like starts to hurt cherry cola, I'm like, cherry cola told me this would happen. But I've just gotten so used to it over time. I just thought this is just how it is. But now you've opened my third eye, cherry cola. That maybe I should just get it retwisted so it wouldn't hurt all the time. But I've been doing this for like 13 years. Ugh. Ooh. Cherry cola, you're a strong soul. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was just how it was, how life was supposed to be. It's all the skateboarding prepared me for it. But then what else happened? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what was hella funny though is one of my like homegirls, she like posted on a story like positive or nah, and it was like a test, and I was like, is that a COVID test? And I googled what the test was, and it was a pregnancy test, and I was like, oh shit. And she had like 3 of them. I was like, oh no. Like, not oh no, but like uh-oh. Yeah, I mean. And then her next story was like, those weren't my tests. I like work in nursing. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I guess everyone was like, yo, congratulations. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, girl. It's like, we needed the context. That was hella funny. And yeah. Watch anything else lately? Cherry cola, damn, go, you having 3 kids? Yeah. Oh wow. 3 different pregnancy tests, 1 for each kid. 1 for each triplet. That's comedy, cherry cola. Imagine. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, other than that, I kind of ran out of YouTube to watch, so lately I've been watching just a bunch of music videos, and that's been pretty sick. Like, one thing is Lil B has this is one video of Lil B performing I'm God at like a Pitchfork Music Festival, and like maybe once a year I'll watch the like just their live performance of it, because I'm like, damn, I wish I was there, dude. I miss the Lil B era, back when like Lil B was still like super big. Because it was like also like, it was just, I don't know, some of his like lyrics are super silly. Like one of my favorite bars from him is like, people make fun of me because I wear these tidy pants, because, you know, like jerkin pants for like all skinny jeans and stuff. He's like, but I'm the only goon with these tidy pants. I was like, Lil B, aww. To me, such a adorable, sweet lyric. But have y'all seen I don't know how many of y'all also make music, but have you seen the MPC sample? It was like a new like portable sampling device. I was watching more videos on that. It looks super sick. Yeah. Someone even said like, yeah, I wish you could like EQ on this thing. And like actually mix your beats, and I was like, I know, right? That's all it's missing. That happened. I ended up watching a lot more of the I think I showed it once, or I talked about it once, but like there's like this YouTube channel, or I guess music video, I guess. But there's like a band called Torwai, so Torwai, and essentially they'll just like do covers of like different songs while like making food. And if I have shrimp buffet, a lot of times they'll make shrimp. Or they'll just like get a wok and put a bunch of shrimp in it and like cook it up. So I was watching more of their videos because I ran out of YouTube to watch, so I was just like watching them cook while like doing covers. And, like every single one is like just as entertaining as the last one. And they'll show off like the finished food afterwards and stuff. It's pretty cool. Shrimp buffet, dude, hell yeah. I need more of those. And in skate news, Antoine Dixon came back and did a skate video part. If you aren't familiar, Antoine Dixon was like one of like the OG Baker skateboarders. I think he's on Baker or Death Wish, one of the two. But he like had like a big thing where he was like in and out of jail, like lots of drug stuff. But he like got clean, got healthy, and all that, and just dropped like just such a classic. Like it was like he was still skating in like the early 2000s, same style and everything. It was super dope. He's having a comeback. So super sick. And then what was sick too is I think I've mentioned this once or twice, but there's a YouTube channel called The Detail where they like documented like everything about Michael Jackson, which is super sick. And have you all seen the memes of like them being like, oh, Michael Jackson's voice was fake. He actually has like a way different voice than you would expect. So yeah, they did a whole 31-minute video about like documenting what Michael Jackson's real voice actually was, which is like really cool. And I guess it was like everyone's like, oh my god, it was so deep. It wasn't that much deeper, but it was still like, yeah, he definitely like put on like the whole like, hey guys, it's Michael. Like it was actually like it was normal, but it was a little bit more higher pitched, but still wasn't. Yeah. Anyways, so that was cool to learn about, especially because the Michael Jackson movie's coming out. And I don't know about y'all, I think we talked about it a couple times, but I'm so hyped for it. In like just a few more weekends, a couple more weeks. I know, Simply Dale, the movie's coming soon. Hey, Korean Duder, what up, dude? Good to see you. How's your Sunday? Thanks for stopping by. And Korean Duder, hey, yo, Simply, hell yeah. Hey, Korean just says, hi, I got you, dude. I actually just made coffee, dude. And you said to stretch, hell yeah. Okay, I'll hydrate a little bit more. Ugh. Korean Duder, I don't have ice cream though, just sugar. Ice cream? Oh, I don't have cream. Oh, okay. I think it's ice cream. Yeah, I feel that. Well, honestly, sometimes when I haven't had like anything to like, you know, add cream or whatever, sometimes I'll just do just straight sugar. Add extra water, water it down a little bit, maybe. Or if you do have ice cream, actually, that could work. Just pour the coffee, hot coffee with the ice cream. Then you get like a little affogato, low-key. Because it's essentially the same thing. In fact, don't even add the sugar because it's already in ice cream. God, I wish. I know, right? Yeah. Have y'all ever heard of Buff Corel? Sounds good right now? I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, ice cream and coffee kind of slap together. Y'all heard of Buff Corel? He's like a dude that like just does covers and like dances. And he did one of Stateside by Pink Pantheress. It's just so funny. But yo, Julian, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Love your music. been listening for a while and want to pick up a cassette now, hey, dude, for sure. Well, first, thanks for listening for a while. Thanks for loving my music. But yeah, if you want to pick one up, honestly, I'll pack it for you right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. So no pressure though. But you know, I have a link in my bio and everything if you want to check them out. But you know, if you're waiting still, it's hey, you know, I'll be here. I'll be ready to sign and ship one over to you whenever you're ready. So I just appreciate you coming by and saying what's up, dude. How's your Sunday, by the way? Oh. And then I watched the video on why McDonald's won't keep all-day breakfast. Because low-key, McDonald's breakfast kind of slapped, and they always would piss me off. And I'm like, bro, keep all-day breakfast, dude. I'm trying to get a sausage McMuffin at like 10 p.m. And Julian says, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Matter of fact, hey, thank you, Julian. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I mean, it'll pop up when the order comes in, and then I'll pack it right now. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. Julian, I got this awesome Hello Kitty cassette player recorder. That's so sick, dude. Where'd you get it? And speaking of Papa 2004, I think they just dropped a new music video called Coordinate, and it was pretty dang. That was the same one where he was like, me and Shawty up late night, no Jimmy Kimmel. I was like, hey. And Zaku says, I'm about to mix Chipotle ketchup with my chili crisp for my vegan dino nuggets, dude. Let's go, Zaku. That sounds hella dick. Hella dick. Oh my god, hella dick. Hella dick. Oh, I've heard of Retrospect, Julian. That's sick. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I'd be super stoked to get a Hello Kitty cassette player. Dun, 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 dun. Low-key, speaking of that, I gotta... And Julian says they're gonna hop on YouTube, have you on in the background. Sick. Thank you, Julian. But yeah, look, I wonder if they have like a little like affiliate thing, because sometimes people will buy like the CDs and stuff and be like, I don't have a CD player though. So I just have never found a place to like point them to directly to be like, yo, this place sells good refurbished stuff if you want to grab one. And if I could tell them, yo, you can get a Hello Kitty one, that would be sick. Oh yeah, and I found out, you ever heard of Moomin? Hey Elijah, dude, good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Monster Zero, my beloved. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was listening to Monster Zero like literally yesterday when I was driving to that Synthwave show. And yeah, I was like, I don't know. So, I don't know what I was doing when I was making this album, but it is like really nice to just be driving at night. Just something, I don't know why the music fits so well, low key. Cherry Cola says, I love Hello Kitty so much. Yeah, Hello Kitty, I've grown an appreciation for Hello Kitty. I got my Tuxedo Sam pillow. I got my my Tuxedo Sam. So yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Julian says, there you go, made to YouTube. Hey, thank you, Julian. Good to see you on YouTube. And Elijah, it's too good, brother. Listen to 20 times straight. Hey, thank you. And you cooked brosive. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. A cherry cola. Hey, yeah. Yeah, Tuxedo Sam's pretty cool. I feel bad for him though. Tuxedo Sam was like, yo, I'm trying to get with Hello Kitty. And she left him for Dear Daniel. I was like, damn. I was like, Tuxedo Sam. Her loss, bro. Don't worry about it. Her loss, Tuxedo Sam. Let me put my phone back on the charger. When I was listening to a track by track breakdown of Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande, and you know what's crazy? What's crazy is I already watched this once because of my own astrology stuff. I found that me and Ariana have a similar chart, so we're Groovy Kaiju, low key. But the thing that's trippy is I found out, because the first time I was just like, whatever, like, you know, I just listened to it and I was like, I didn't really think about this too much. But I listened to it again, but like slightly slower speed. And she was like, yeah, deadass, I do like hella tarot. Like, I guess she's like a hella talented tarot reader. And I was like, that's so random. Because you wouldn't think like, oh, she's like number 10 artist in the world. It's like low-key a tarot reader. And what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, imagine like Drake tomorrow was like, yeah, bro, actually, I'm a tarot reader. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So think about that. I need more CD cases. Yeah, that happened. And then don't know the one meme of the, I don't know why, but your buffet's sick. Honestly, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. But you remember, you know that one meme of the one guy? It's like super heavily edited, but it's like some dude going like, chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. I had that stuck in my head the other day, so I had to watch the video.
New match order from Julian.
Thank you, Julian. I appreciate it, dude. We'll pack it right now. Let me get all this. Let me just. And Shrimpa Face says, I have a little booklet about reading tarot I got at a thrift store. Hey, that's what's up, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, Jericho has a thing too. That's what's up. And so I like some of the Ariana Grande songs. What the fuck does she know about tarot? Simply a day. Oh my god. Jericho the same. And Julian, just put an order. Yeah, I got it. I'm printing it right now for you. And do you stream every night? Not every night. We stream every Sunday and Tuesday. So what's it called? So yeah, so Sundays and Tuesdays at the, we start on Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific, and then Tuesdays 5 p.m. Pacific, just because, you know, people go to bed earlier. So yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Dude, I appreciate it, dude. Just printed that real quick. Printing this. Gotta print the shipping. You're gonna get shipping. We probably won't get the shipping label thing until what's it called? Until like a couple hours, because it like has like a little delay. But you get your shipping like right now. I'm guessing a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? I just printed it. And Julian says, I'll be sure to pop in while I clean my room. Just to have music and vibes. Hey, thank you, dude. And Julian, I'm about to hook it up with the stickers for you, dog. You're about to get so many stickers. It is gonna be ridiculous. But just make sure you check inside the CD, because that's where I'm gonna put all the stickers for you. There'd be, yeah, I know you want mostly cassette, but you got the CD too. But yeah, check the inside the CD, because that's where all the stickers are gonna be. I think I got too much popcorn. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna put this popcorn back real quick. Like a little bit back in the bag. And Julian says, I ran across you from an Instagram and put off purchasing, but now I just had to. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, Julian. Well, I'm glad you found me through Instagram. That's sick. And yeah, let me, because we just made a bunch of CDs for you. You saw me packing them. Let me just grab your tapes. Dun, dun. So, got a tape for you right here. This is one tape. Gotta grab another tape. What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, Ariana Tarot Reader, yeah. That's funny. I'm glad we're so synced up on that one specific meme, Sabedeo. What does she know about cameras? And then I don't know how I came across this, but there was like a random video of like someone, like a Japanese person playing like MLB The Show, and they added some mods where like they made Shohei Ohtani like super like gloaty, and like there was one point where he was like running the bases and the game like glitched and he just like T-posed onto the home plate. It was like hella funny. I don't know. That's my kind of humor. And Subadeo says it's honestly such a good meme, lol. Yeah, no, for real, it is. But yeah, Julian, sorry. So the plan is I'm gonna put mini stickers inside all the cassettes. So you'll get like a bunch of those, and then I'll add like big stickers to the actual CD. And thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. I appreciate it. I'll say thank you for stopping by. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dang. Alright, so we got all these ones. And Sibiladeo says keep posing on ragdolls in games are becoming a lost art. No, for real. They really are. Yeah, whatever happened to ragdoll physics, dude? That was a whole thing. And yo, Trillium, hey, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. Hope you and your family are doing good. Trillium, do a kickflip. I don't even have a board in here. If I had a board in here, I literally would do a kickflip. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll just do one real quick. I actually was skating with Trey yesterday, dude. Trey lives out here. So I live in Phoenix now, and Trey lives out here too. We were just skating yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I did a kickflip then. And Julian says, of course, gotta support what you like. OMG, that rug on the floor, so much memories. Yeah, dude. That's why I got it. Just to like shout out, you know what I mean? All the childhood memories. Oh, in fact, I can do a kickflip, Julian. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot I got my fingerboard, dude. Do a kickflip. There you go. First try, too. Okay, I'm giving you all these stickers too on top of, I don't know if you can see the fat pile of stickers I'm giving you, dude. But yeah, thank you so much, Julian. I appreciate it, dog. And Trillium's asked, where you living? I'm in Phoenix right now. I moved out to Phoenix. So I'm not even in California anymore. And let me put these in this for you. And Julian, I've been trying to pack everything in cardboard recently, so I'm gonna throw this in the bubble mailer and throw in a bunch of cardboard as well to keep it safe. And let me know if anything comes all right. Because something new I'm trying. Because I read online that it should be safer than just normal bubble wrap. Because the cardboard's like meant to take like a beating low key. So, what I'm trying to say. Whereas bubble wrap just kind of like, you know, just like padding. I got my dude, this thing is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, my little like razor, my little Zaku, you should move back to California so everybody can need something from you. Lamau. Loki actually was just talking to my buddy who runs shows out here, and he was saying stuff about like, oh yeah, I had to like help this person do that, this person do that, and I was like, bro, don't stop. You're gonna end up moving to New Mexico. You're gonna do what I did. You keep, you know what I mean, letting this happen. I was trying to warn him. For the time. No, you don't. Yeah, exactly. I think there's a better way to do this. I wonder if I can fit another piece of cardboard in there. Let's do that. Let's try that. And Julian says, can't wait to be blasting your tapes. My Hello Kitty player and headphones will be in the 5'11" grown man. Hey, can't think of a better way to do it, dog. Honestly, though, couldn't think of a better way to enjoy your music. All right, cool. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm trying this new thing where, I mean, that's cool, you can see it, but I'm trying to stack up cardboard like that to like, you know what I mean, give it like a cardboard effect so it stays more safe. So let me know if that works for you. And since like the bubble mailer has bubble wrap on it already, I mean, we're trying that out rather than just using bubble wrap, because then it's just like, you know, bubbles pop. Whereas cardboard adds like more structural integrity. So we'll see, I don't know. Something new I'm trying. But yeah, dude, I'm hyped for you to blast these tapes as a 5'11" grown man. Honestly, that's how I like feel whenever I'm listening to like Macross or something. Or sometimes my own music. Sometimes I'm like, I really made this as a 6 foot, 1.5 grown man. You know what I mean? But sometimes low-key that'd be the best stuff. Like I had like some, I think I mentioned it before, but I've had like some metalheads that like my stuff, and usually their favorite music of mine would be the one that's more like, you know, romantic or something. Like, oh my god, dude, like low-key, this is like your banger. And like they'll have like nose septum piercings and like gauges. You know what I mean? Hey, good music is good music, dude. I'm good. And cool. And Julian says, fingers crossed, man, excited to play the tapes. Now, serious question, should I listen to music now or wait for the cassettes? I think it's, I'm sorry to hit you with this, but I think it's up to you. Personally, I would listen to it now, because why not? But the cassettes, like just the way I had to mix them, it sounds slightly different. So, not like different, but like the mixing is going to sound different in your headphones. So, I don't know, whichever you prefer. But yeah, me, I don't know, I could be impatient sometimes. I'd be already bumping it. Like whenever I buy an album and like it comes with downloads, I'm like, oh, yep. And here you go, Julian. Here is your order. Thank you so much, dude. And yeah, I'm dropping off at the mail for you tomorrow. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. So it'll be on the way tomorrow for you. And Julian says, if I were to listen to one album before they get here, which one would you recommend? So the Monster Tape Zero one came with a YouTube link. So I'd probably recommend that because that's the one that, like, you know, from everything you probably heard, all probably came from that one album. But yeah, it comes with an unlisted YouTube link. So like, and like a Bandcamp code if you like Bandcamp. But if not Monster Tape Zero, then probably Radical Reptar, because I think that's like the latest. That was really cool too. But personally, Groovy the Galaxy is my personal favorite. But if I had to pick one, Monster Tape Zero. So anybody can catch the vibe? Oh yeah, dude. Anybody can catch this vibe, dude, for sure. Julian, hey, I'm gonna keep that on my wall if it survives the mailing. Okay, cool. Heck yeah, dude. Usually it does. Not gonna lie. Like the marker might get a little like scratched up. Yeah, you'd be able to cut out the signature and stuff and just like tape it up if you want to. Hey man, I appreciate it, Julian. Are these upside down? Oh no. Oh well. But yeah. Excuse me. But keeping it real. Oh, and another thing. So I don't know if you got it today, but I was gonna send this to the Kaiju Club too, but I thought about it and I don't know. I've been emailing Kaiju Club a bunch. And I kind of want to like let it chill for a bit till as I like focus on Monster Tape 1. But I did film for the Monster Kingdom a VTech song breakdown. So I don't know if you got that email the video. Not that you have to like watch it or anything, but just throwing that out there that it's out there. I think I'm gonna keep it only in the Monster Kingdom, and you know probably like because I want the Monster Kingdom to have more like just exclusive stuff. Because that like and keeping it real is also because like I have to write an email if it's going to the Kaiju Club, whereas the Monster Kingdom I can just put it in the thing and like it has a whole system to just automatically give it out. You know what I mean? With the Kaiju Club I have to like sit down and actually write the email to be like, hey, I made this thing. You should check. You know what I mean? It's just like slightly easier. But yeah, there is now officially a song breakdown of VTech that exists in the world. Especially me explaining like what Tup did versus what I did. And it's cool. It's also like fun for me to go back. I was going back through it and like I didn't realize that I wanted the song to be slower. And Tup was the one that was like, no, it should be like this fast. And I was like, oh wow. And looking back on it, I was like, oh yeah, Tup was kind of doing small changes that made a big difference. I was like, hell yeah. And somebody else said, oh dang, yep, watching at work tomorrow. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, dude. Heck yeah. It's just, you know, just me rambling. Same old, same old. Trying to see if there's anything else that's happened recently. Yeah, I've been mostly just chilling lately. Oh, and I'm super stoked. I got to post the thing about the old art. Remember we were talking about that, Skyer? I posted that. I posted a clip of that, and everyone was super stoked on it. I even got a. Y'all ever heard of Mr. Wax? I worked with Mr. Wax like way back in the day on like some Future Funk stuff, and they've kind of like left the Future Funk scene, but they saw the clip and they're like, bro, to this day, I still get compliments on my Future Funk stuff, and it's always like super nice. And that's what you miss out on when you like delete your old art, is that like there's still people that are always gonna like it. You know, I mean, if you delete it, then like people will never see it. But they might make a big difference to some people, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm stoked to see the clips are starting to do pretty good. I was like, hey. Especially because the dude I found to edit them like kind of crushed it. They're like super fun to watch. I don't know. In my opinion, I think they came out hella good. But yeah, actually, if y'all don't mind, I think I might actually call it after I'm done with this last stack of CDs. Because low-key, oh my god, I'm already eating the popcorn. I could just film. I'm getting hungry. I need to start eating more before this. But so probably in like 10-15 minutes. Because I have to like, you know, start Instant Pot some chicken and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be cooking for a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. But what else can I? Oh, sorry, I want to bring up before that. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Battle of Fates. I low key want to watch that hella bad. The Korean fortune teller competition show. Because I know they did have a tarot reader on there too, and that was pretty crazy. Like all the clips I've been getting of her being like, yo man's gonna leave you. Or like, you need to expand your business. It's been really cool. And then Triple Face is all good, broski. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You should the deal with the Aviscerall. Yeah. But all good. It's been a very chill Sunday. Yeah, same. Yeah, that and just, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting, I don't know why, I might take a nap, dude. Not gonna lie. I went a little too hard at the gym, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And somebody, oh yeah, that rest period might be catching up on you. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a lot of that too. And another thing I've been getting a lot lately, just, I don't know, because honestly, Instagram is the only like social media I use. So like every time I go to the bathroom, I'm always like, I feel like I see everything on Instagram. It's the only one I actually look at. I don't know how real this is, but apparently there's like a thing going around that's like, the highest form of intelligence, according to neuroscientists, is the metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. Do y'all ever think about your own thinking? Like, why do I think the things that I think? Because I've been thinking about that all the time. And Julian says, why the name Oceanfront? Just curious. Yeah, dude, no worries. Yeah, the reason why it's called Oceanfront online is because originally I was planning on making like an actual like collective or label. So it wouldn't be just Groovy Kaiju stuff. It would be like me and a bunch of like my other friends I would make music with. But as the time went on, I didn't have the time to like support all my friends too. And so yeah, so I ended up just, it's kind of like just I haven't had the time to like actually set up like a proper, this is the Groovy Kaiju store. You know what I mean? And also because I have multiple aliases. I also, another part of the whole like collective label thing was like, well, I can't call it just Groovy Kaiju then also sell like other stuff on it because it'd be kind of funny, like all my side aliases and stuff. But now that it's like kind of things are just slowly all getting under the Groovy Kaiju umbrella. Like I even stopped making like as much Aviscerall stuff. Like I like just released like the last Aviscerall song, and I put air quotes because it's just I'm not going to prioritize it anymore. That it's probably about time I just switch everything over to be called the Groovy Kaiju store or whatever. But just gotta find the time to do all that, like buy the, you know, make a new domain and everything. So yeah. So yeah, at one point it might no longer be Oceanfront. It might be groovykaiju.com. But as of right now, it's still Oceanfront. So also, Julian too, I used to run like a show in LA too, and that had its own like branding and like its own name and stuff. So I liked having the, you know, the separate thing. But I'm trying to, I don't know. It's because I was trying to make space for so many different ideas, but now it's all just like becoming clearer and clearer. It's like, no, just Groovy Kaiju, bro. You're doing too much. So yeah. But somebody else says, that's a good question, Lowell, about thinking about your own thinking. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like I think about that a lot. Like, why am I the way that I am? Dun, dun. And Reese, hey, what up, dude? I'm sorry, Groovy. I never bought your CD. That's fine, dude. It's super chilling. Hey, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to send it over to you, dude. But thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday, Reese? And Julian says, oh, awesome. You got a pretty cool life, not gonna lie. I'm honestly, Julian, not gonna lie, kinda, yeah. Actually, I'm very thankful for it. Like, there's been some moments where I've been like, oh man, this has been kind of tough. But I mean, you know, everyone has their tough parts. But to be fair, I don't know. I don't know if the right word is, but like, there's been a couple times I've won the tough time Olympics, you know, talking to friends and stuff. But where I am now, I definitely am very thankful to have the life that I do. So thank you, Julian. I appreciate you, calling that out. But you're gonna head out, gonna have a late night pancakes with my girlfriend. Hey, dude, that sounds like such a nice night. Yeah, dude, enjoy the pancakes with your girlfriend. Take care of yourself, dude. And I'll definitely keep streaming. Yeah, I'll do every Tuesdays and Sundays. I know we're gonna stop in probably 10-ish minutes anyway. So yeah, dude, you pretty much watched the whole stream. I appreciate you stopping by. And thanks again for getting the cassettes. It is coming on Monday. I'll drop it off on the post office and it'll be on its way to you. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate it, dog. Enjoy those pancakes. And Shrimp Buffet says, I think about my own thinking constantly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd be philosophizing, dude. I'd be philosophizing all the time. I'd be philosophizing. I'll tell you what. I've been trying to get more into like, what do my dreams mean? Because I had a dream the other night that was it was like one of those dreams where like, I forgot what the situation was, but I think I was with a friend. It was actually really vivid, enough that I remember it like 3 days later. But I was with a friend and some guy, actually low-key, I think it was my buddy Frank. Oh, Trilliums, I'll always love you. Yeah, same you. I'll always love you too, dog. We grew up together. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, dog. I appreciate the kind words. But it was with my buddy Frank, and someone was bullying Frank. And like, we were at like a fast food place, and Frank was like, oh, it's fine. Like, ignore him. It's Shrimp Buffet. You should keep a dream journal. Actually, I tried Shrimp Buffet, and what happened is that I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna write down my dream when I wake up. I'm gonna write down my dream when I wake up. And then what would end up happening, Shrimp Buffet, is I'd have a dream that I woke up, wrote the dream down in my dream journal, and then went back to bed. And then I'd wake up and be like, oh, I dreamed that I wrote down in my dream journal, and it made me mad, so I stopped. I stopped keeping up with it. But yeah, I had a dream someone was bullying Frank, and at a certain point, like, Frank was like, just ignore him. And I was like, all right. And then at some point we go out to the parking lot, and the dude like had his like girlfriend and his kid, and like put the kid in the car seat and was like, bro, I'll run it right now. And I finally like snapped. And then the dream felt like I spent an entire day chasing around a football stadium and just beating the crap out of him. I just beat this dude up in my dream, just nonstop. And then like he even like at some point got away, called his friends to come help him, and his friends couldn't even keep up with how bad I was beating this guy up, right? Which is like kind of wild. And then afterwards, I think Frank said he had to go home or something. And then I had to meet up with another guy because we were going to talk about like game development. And then I ended up like going to like some VR game where it was like really wild. It was like some VR game where it's kind of like, PlayStation Home. PlayStation Home where like you would like walk around and like you would like sit down in like the VR game, and then you would actually enter the game. Like PlayStation Home was supposed to be like a UI that was like an actual your character within a world, but it becoming its own like weird MMO thing. Anyways, so like that was like the interface of the game, like this game dev friend that I don't actually have was making, and he was like, yeah, bro, like, and we struck a deal with Nintendo, and we have like early access to like the new like Pokemon Ruby remake. And I was like, that sounds pretty sick. So it was like that's cool. So the deal. I miss PS Home. I'm glad you know what that is, dude, because that's like, it's low-key a deep cut reference if you think about it. But so yeah, so the guy was, trying to like, yo, bro, like, we got XY, we got the Nintendo collab, like, check this out. So within the PlayStation Home world, I like went and like there was like a Nintendo land within the PlayStation Home world I was in, and then like it was like if you like hit these certain blocks, like the ground would break open, and I fell down into the thing. And then I remember like I fell on top of like Reggie Rock, like the legendary from Emerald. And like the thing is that I guess like it was like a Pokemon Ruby remake, but what was silly is that like you technically caught Regirock in the beginning because you like fell on him and like he had 1 HP, you threw the Pokeball and like you caught him. But then even though you caught him, you had to start the whole, you started from like the beginning of the game, but you had Regirock as your starter. Just like, okay, Dreams. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I've been trying to like, what are my dreams trying to tell me? They're trying to tell me, bro, you gotta get an emulator, play some Pokemon Ruby. But it's a guy who says, couldn't relate to dreams. Sleep is just fast travel for me. A lot of times I don't dream, Sky. It's also fast travel for me too. I'd be going to sleep and just fast travel to wake up. But yeah. So I've been thinking a lot about like, why am I beating up people, trying to bully my friends? And why am I in VR worlds playing unreleased Pokemon Ruby? What does that mean, dude? So yeah. Ding, ding. But I think maybe the dream is because I saw an Instagram reel. My buddy, I'm Chris, made an Instagram reel about like how his favorite Pokemon is like Regigigas, and like it kind of went viral. Like actually, I think it went like super viral, where like he made a song that was like half promoting his new album, but also half like Regigigas is my favorite Pokemon. It was like kind of like cheesy and hella silly. So yeah. And what's another thing I saw too, I actually try to look into the stats of this. I don't know, I like little like societal stats. I like seeing what like, because I feel like sometimes we like lose sight of like what's actually reality for like what is the average person. And but yeah, I saw a thing in the Instagram too, and I like looked up the census data and like yeah, it kind of matched. But I guess US birth rate for nearly half of women that are 30 years old or younger or older, or younger, don't have a kid. Like they don't have any children. So now if like, so I guess what they're trying to say is that like if you're between ages 0 or 30, only 50% of women have kids, which is like in the past that was like unheard of. Like they, you know what I mean? It was like once you turned 18, it was like everybody, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh wow. Which I don't blame them. Yeah, exactly. Sky, nobody can afford them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I don't blame them, but yeah, it was just kind of trippy. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, dude. And speaking of that, dude, I might have to start talking to my buddy, because my buddy right now doesn't have a car because his car broke down like right before the gas prices went crazy. So I'm driving over to him to go skate, and I'm like, dude, this is starting to get ridiculous. I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, damn, it costs like $10 to go see him. Like it's like a 30-minute drive, but just because it's like, you know, there's no traffic. So I don't know. It's just pretty much I've been doing the math. I'm like, dude, it really cost me $10 every weekend to go skate with my buddy, because they live like just far enough that it's like, dang, and the gas prices are so expensive. I don't know. Like, bro, how am I supposed to afford a kid? I can't even afford to go see my homie to go skate with him on the weekend. So yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, so that was a really interesting statistic. Oh yeah, another stat. So I don't know, another thing that I learned recently too, but I kind of agree with this. But one thing, back when I was working in tech, like before I got burnt out myself, people were like, don't work too hard, you'll get burnt out. And I was like, I don't know if that's what causes it, because I'd be working hard, but I'd be getting burnt out. And I think, and I've seen this by multiple people, but it was another just like random Instagram fact. So who knows? I don't know. Who knows if there's like scientific data behind it, but in terms of what I experienced, it said that burnout isn't caused by doing too much, it's caused by doing too much for people who don't appreciate it. So essentially, like, what I've learned about burnout is that it's less about like, you know, doing a ton of work, and it's more about like doing a bunch of work and not getting the results you expect. That's what causes the burnout. And yo, Slim47, yo, Groovy, what's up from Texas? That's what's up, dude. How you doing? What's up? What's up from Arizona? That's cool, you're in Texas. How's your Sunday, dude? Because yeah, when I got burnt out in tech, it was a lot of like, I was like working ridiculously hard on different stuff. And just like, you know, like there was no like clear, like amount of work I put in gets more results out, you know what I mean? But like sometimes I'd even be punished for like working too much at something. So it was just like, why am I even doing this? I got burnt out. Well, that's what's nice about the music stuff is that like, you know what I mean? The more you put into it, like no one in the Kaiju Club's gonna be like, damn bro, you made more music? I hate you. Yeah, what I mean? So yeah. I hate the fact that you made more music that you genuinely thought was good, you know what I mean? But Slim says, had a chill Easter with the fam, how was yours? It was sick, dude, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop streaming in like low-key in like 5 minutes right now. But yeah, so far today I like, you know, sent my mom a voice note, like, yo, what's up mom? Caught up with her real quick, went to the gym, and now I'm probably gonna make some food and low-key ended things a little bit early just because I want to spend time working on my next album. So after this, I'm about to just start locking on an album, dude. Thanks for asking. Gonna start up some dinner and lock in and make some music. Yeah, the song I'm gonna work on after this is called Late Nights in Little Tokyo. It sounds very like, I don't know if Ginger Roots, I have to listen to more Ginger Root stuff, but to me it sounds very Ginger Rooty. Like it kind of has like a little like city pop twang to it, but it's not really city pop. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, I don't know, the only way I can describe it is that it kind of feels like you're late night in Little Tokyo. And Subadeo says Shin Bagami is such a good album. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I need to spend more time with Ginger Root's discography. I've like listened to Shin Bagami a bunch, but I feel like it's like an artist I need to give more time to, low-key, I'm not gonna lie. So I have some homies that are like, yo, Ginger Root is like all I listen to. And like in theory, I feel like that should be me too, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. And Slim says, hell yeah, man, can't wait to hear the new. Hey, thank you, Slim, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm super stoked on it. It's coming out really good. And Slim, Little Tokyo, yeah, Little Tokyo is like a historical Japanese district in LA that me and Zaku pretty much we're spending all of our time in. Not gonna lie, spent a lot of time like partying and doing shows out there. But Korean Duda says, Torch, any anime you recommend? Oh my god, any anime that you recommend? What anime do I recommend? Lately, you want something newer or older? I guess dude, have you watched Space Dandy? That's my favorite. I would say Space Dandy. It's kind of a deep cut if you haven't watched it already. Space Dandy is a kind of dope, kind of dank. If you haven't watched it already. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the living room so I could drop it off in the morning on Monday. Yeah, Space Dandy. What else? Yeah, all I can really think of is Space Dandy. It also depends what you like. I mean, I'm a big Demon Slayer fan. You can watch Demon Slayer. Chainsaw Man is a little... I like Chainsaw Man, but it's also a little like wild, and I'm not gonna lie. Like Chainsaw Man, you can't watch with like... You gotta kind of have to watch it yourself or with the boys only. Because there's some questionable stuff that pops up sometimes. But honestly, Space Dandy is just what I'd recommend, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Korean Duda says, okay, isn't that a Cowboy Bebop universe? It's made by the same creator, but it's a completely different universe. It's kind of like a comedy situational anime, if that makes sense. Like every episode is like its own like situation. like there's not like a linear story to it, but it's just a good time. Like once you get to learn all the characters, it's just a really like, I don't know, put it on and just like enjoy the anime, type of anime. But like there's all kinds of like fun shenanigans, and each episode's kind of like unique. I don't know, it's really cool. It inspired a lot of my like art, I'm not gonna lie. Especially like the soundtrack and everything for the anime. Like songs will come on sometimes, you're just like, this is the most beautiful song I've ever heard in my life. Just randomly. So yeah. Into video says, I stayed up to watch the move of an album on Adult Swim, or the movie of the album on Adult Swim when it came on one weekend. It was the best decision I've ever made. Oh yeah. Of the Drew. That's so sick, dude. Hell yeah. I didn't know they had the Adult Swim hookups. That's super cool. Yeah, Adult Swim is like, you're on Adult Swim, like you kind of got like the so much street cred. That's so cool. Dun, 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 dun. Wrong one. Yeah, I'm putting everything away. Dun, 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 dun. But that's what I would say. I would say Space Dandy, dude. Can't go wrong with Space Dandy. Oh yeah. We got Julian's order packed. Cool. I'm trying to think what else. I still need to watch the Gundam movie, or the Gundam anime my buddy recommended me. Because I keep telling myself I'm going to set up my PlayStation 3 because it has a Blu-ray player built into it. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to, I need to just buy like a USB Bluetooth Blu-ray player. So, because I spend so much time in his room just packing orders, I'm like, that's the only time I'm really going to have to watch the anime my buddy got me for the holidays. So I need to just grab that and stop playing around. Where are the, here they are. All right, what do y'all think we should do for the thumbnail? Gotta do something silly. Oh, I know, I'm doing something with the popcorn. Popcorn would be kind of funny. I still got popcorn. I'm gonna do a popcorn and, oh no. Got a shoe on deck? I can go, yeah, actually I do. What are we doing with the shoe, Simply Adeo? I got a shoe right here. Are we doing the shoe phone? I like that one. Replace the drink, keep the popcorn. Oh, okay. All right, we're doing popcorn. All right, popcorn, shoe phone. Hell yeah. Thank you, Solidity. I appreciate you. But sick, yeah. If y'all don't mind, I think we'll call it here because I'm gonna start. I gotta make pasta tonight. Perfection. Thank you, Shipping Pay. Heck yeah. Yeah, send the love back to you, dude. But yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'm called here because I'm gonna get some pasta started. But then I gotta lock in on Monster 1. So yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. And hopefully I can tell you more about the album because I'll be working on it between then. So yeah, catch you around Skyer, catch you around Simply Deo, catch you around Shrimp Buffet, catch you around Korean Duder, catch you around Slim, catch you around King. I appreciate y'all so much for popping, all of y'all so much. Julian already left. Catch you around Reese. Catch you around Zaku if you're still watching. And catch you around Cherry Cola. Catch you around, Zaku. Catch you around Shrimp Buffet. Glad to catch a stream. Have a great time. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you, Shrimp Buffet, for pulling up. But yeah, see y'all on Tuesday. If you're here on Tuesday, or I'll catch y'all whenever I catch y'all. And yeah, take it easy, y'all. All right, peace. Bye, Korea Duder. I'll catch you around.